Welcome to Cameroon, the land of the Indomitable lions. My name is Greg Fonsah, and my first name is Esenduge Greg Fonsah. I'm a professor in the Department of Agriculture and Applied Economics, University of Georgia, Tifton campus. And I'm also the chief of Shimbon village, Lebok in the southern part of Cameroon. Where is Cameroon? Cameroon is the land of the Indomitable lions because we are the king of the jungle. Our national flag is green, red, and yellow. In the red, you will see a yellow star that stands for unity or united. The green, red, yellow stands for peace, work, fatherland. In the past, we used to have two yellow stars on the green. At the time, we were called the Federal Republic of Cameroon. We are best known as football players, what we call in the United States soccer. As a matter of fact, we are ranked the second best team in Africa because we have won the African Nation Cup twice, 5 times, compared to Egypt that has won it 7 times. But we have represented Africa in the World Cup more than any other country in Africa. And we have some of the best players in the world, such as Roger Milla, who invented the dancing style after scoring a goal in the World Cup. And we beat Argentina 1-0. We also have great players like Eto'o Fils, Rigo Besson, and great goalkeepers like Thomas Nkono, and Kamini. So if you want to learn how to play football, or the real football, or soccer as they call it in the United States, you better get your ticket and come to Cameroon. We'll be glad to teach you how to play. Where is Cameroon? Cameroon is in Central Africa. If you look at the map in front of you, you will see the red arrow that shows you where Cameroon is. How do you go to Cameroon from Tifton, Georgia? That is a very good question. First, you're going to fly from Val d'Osta to Atlanta. Then you fly from Atlanta to Europe, maybe France. Then from there, you fly down to Cameroon, either to Douala, where we have an international airport, or to Yaoundé, where we have another international airport. What is the distance? As you see on the map, to go to Cameroon, you need to fly for 6,264 miles to get to Cameroon. So you multiply that times 2. That's the distance for you to go from Cameroon, from Tifton to Cameroon and back to Tifton. That is a long flight. What about our government? Yes, we also have our system just like in the United States. We have presidents and we don't have vice president, but we have president and we have prime ministers. On the top pictures, on the top left to right, are the 2 presidents we've had ever since we had our independence in 1960. The first one is on the left-hand side. He served, his name is His Excellency Amadou Ijo. He served from 1960 to 1982, and the president right now took from 1982 to present. Cameroon is also full of diversity in language and diversity in culture and ethnicity. For example, in Cameroon, we have 24 major African languages. As you can see, Lekongo is one of those languages. This is English Lekongo dictionary that I just wrote and published last year. So if you want to learn my language, you have to get a copy of this book, or you can go anywhere online and you can learn. For example, again in my country, when we say Beji, it means good morning. Ao means goodbye. So that is the introduction to Lekongo. On top of that, we have 250 ethnic groups. As you can see, we are also very rich in agriculture. As a matter of fact, 80% of our commodities of our economic activity is agriculture, 80%. We have palm plantation, we have rubber plantation, we have cocoa plantation, we have banana plantation. That's why I'm also called the banana man. And we have tea plantation, you can name it. Now, if you love to eat cocoa, if you look at the slide in front of you, the pictures at the bottom that are yellow, those are the plants that are used to fix cocoa, or not to fix chocolate. So if you love to eat chocolate, you may want to get one of these cocoa plants and use it to produce your own chocolate. We also have large cities. For example, we have the capital, which is called Yaoundé. That's the political capital. It's a picture on your top left-hand side. We also have Douala, which is our economic capital. It's a picture on your top right-hand side. At the bottom is one of the major cities called Ngongsamba. And on the top bottom left-hand side, we have one of the cities called Kribi City. Our ecos, tourism, and diversity of natural resources is abundant. That's why they call us Africa in miniature. So you can see from the pictures in front of you on your top right hand side, you have the Chute de Cam. It's called in English the Ecom Waterfall. That is where one of the Tarzan movies was made long time ago. If you like to watch Tarzan, you'll find out that one of that movies was shot in this waterfall. And then on your top left hand side, you see what they call the Twin Lake of Kupe Maninguba. I actually come from this region. This Twin Lake has both male and female. So on the right hand side is a male lake, and the left hand side is a female lake. Then at the bottom, we have all the beautiful beaches. We have the Black Sand Beach, and we have the White Sand Beach. The White Sand Beach is in Kribi, and the Black Sand Beach is in Limbe. We also happen to have the highest mountain in Sub-Saharan Africa. It is called Mount Cameroon. This mountain is still active. As a matter of fact, the last volcano was in 1999. On top of that, the mountain is 13,485 feet high. That is equivalent to 4,095 meters high. And it is, like I said, it is still eruptive. We also have a lot of diversity in our wildlife. Even though we are considered, we are the king of the jungle, we also have animals like the elephant, the hippopotamus, the gorillas, the bango herds. I mean, you can just name it. We are full of it. Our educational system is more or less like in the United States. We have both the primary school, elementary school, high school, middle school, all the way to the university. The difference between the United States and my country, Cameroon, is that from elementary school or from kindergarten all the way to high school students, they have to wear uniforms. So when you see them on the street, you can tell which high school they're coming from, you can tell which elementary school they're coming from or which middle school they're coming from. And you can see on the picture, you can see those young kids all well dressed up in their uniforms. That's what we do. And at the bottom of the picture, you can see our first Anglo-Saxon university in the country. It is called the University of Buea. Culturally, we are very diverse also. And we love to dress, and our dresses are all colorful. You can even see what I'm wearing on. It's very colorful, and it looks good on everybody. It doesn't matter whether you're American, doesn't matter whether you're European, doesn't matter whether you're African. You can see all the pictures in front of you. You can see the diversity in our culture, the diversity in our dressing, how colorful it is, and how well it looks on everybody, how good it looks on everybody. The one in the middle is Serena Williams. In one of our tournaments, she actually wore the Cameroon national jersey to play her game. That's why she's also one of our adults. Traditionally, we also love to dance. We like to dance and dance and dance. As you can see behind me, you can see the talking drums. At the same time, on the top left-hand corner, you can see the talking drums. Those drums, we call them talking drums because in those days, we used to communicate. In those days where we didn't have telephones, we used to use the talking drums to communicate. We can send messages to the next village or the next city. But now with the advent of telephone and all the technology, we use the talking drum for dancing. And then on the right-hand side, you can see how our folks are dancing with different color outfit and masquerade, and very colorful, very rich. We also love to eat. We eat a lot of exotic fruits and vegetables and whatever you call it. And our recipes are totally different from the one in the United States, even though some are similar. On the top left-hand side, you can see plantain and fish and vegetable dish. And the top left-hand side, you can see a fufu paste, a fufu which is called a paste, which is, you can use vegetable to eat it or stew. At the bottom, you can see, bottom left, you can see the shrimp and vegetables. and on the right you can see beef or meat. However, Cameroon came from the word shrimp because when the Portuguese came in the 14th and 15th century, they saw a lot of shrimps in Cameroon. So what they did was they called it Rio dos Camaros. It means the river of prawns. So afterward, in the 1855, when the Germans came, they turned the road, they took away the name Rio, and they just called Cameroon with a K, Cameroon. Now, when the Germans were overthrown in 1914, the First World War, by the British and the French troops, they changed the word K to C. So today, Cameroon is spelled with C. So Cameroon actually means prawns or shrimps. Now, I would like to invite all of you to come to Cameroon and experience our Cameroon and African hospitality in terms of culture, in terms of food, in terms of whatever, football, whatever you want. Just tell us, come and visit us. We'd love to have you and express and show you our hospitality.